A lot of you have been asking to have a look around the man cave to see where the magic happens. So today's the day. Bowls Buddies, good morning and welcome to a special edition of Ask Andy, where I'm going to take you through the magic door and show you the behind the scenes of my man cave, and hopefully talk about one or two of the stories behind some of the items you see in all my videos. So I'm hoping you're going to enjoy this. If you do, please click that like button, and if you're not already a member of my wonderful community and you're not already a Bowls Buddy, please hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell for details of new content on the channel. So, are you ready? Let's go through the magic door. Okay, so you can see straight away a few of the things that float my boat, but if you look to the left, you'll see some of my favourite albums. So I've got Nirvana, Stiff Little Fingers, Sex Pistols, Stone Roses, Oasis, all nicely framed. In fact, that one, sorry for the language, it's actually a US import, as is that, and it's signed because they're my favourite band, Stiff Little Fingers. So in we go, and you don't really see a lot of these, but I have lots of photos. That's probably one of the best teams that's ever been put together. Budenbergs from 2003, some very, very well known faces on there. Yeah, at the time, bit of a who's who actually. And then I've got football programmes from Burnley's European tour the other year, which was basically 3 home games. Bit of Lowry for you. LS Lowry, love a bit of art. Up there, bit of so that's my current team. Thongsbridge winning at Earlham, and then 2 Yorkshire Cup wins. And I think a lot of you might see this in the video. It's from the Super Bowl, the recent Super Bowl, and I think all the Crown Green players signed it, and a few of the Flat Green lads. So I've put that in a frame. I know a lot of my friends from Sheffield keep spotting that one, which is from the playoff games a few years ago. And then there's another Budenbergs when we won the Brunner Cup. See all the kids as well. It's another bit of Burnley memorabilia. And I've got these lovely little items showing how to make a bowl from an old set of, from a log all the way through to testing them. And then this from 1968, Crown Green Masters, played at the Waterloo. Nice little bit of memorabilia. Now, I have these as a background. I've got a Thongsbridge top, Mel Evans trophy, North Lancs shirt. Round the corner there's a Syke bowling shirt, and in that wardrobe are basically all my bowling shirts from down the years, and well, not that old actually, but they're in there ready for coming out maybe in the future. A few pairs of trainers, a few more pairs of trainers. That's probably my my weakness actually, trainers. I do collect them. They all tend to be unworn as well, which is a bit weird. Now you can see that I've got my chair, that's where I sit and do all the filming, so I have to climb over that actually, so excuse me. And then these are the things you don't really see. So again, more trainers, a few CDs and stuff. Let's have a look, what have I got? Got some books and comics, more trainer stuff. Obviously you can see some more albums up on the wall. My wedding photo with beautiful Karen. Best day I've had ever, that actually. A few wedding photos. And then trainers. And this is my Burnley section. So I've got a signed ball from ages ago. I've got Tom Eaton's boot in a thing. A few bits and pieces. I've got a signed photo from many years ago. And then obviously more trainers. Some of you may recognise these that I'm about to get out. If you remember back in the day, everyone got given a pair of that style to play on telly in back in the 80s. In fact, I think a few still playing them. And then this is where the magic happens. This is where you see me 3 times a week sitting having a chat. So let's have a sit down and go through what you see. Okay, so this is where you'd normally see me sitting. I've not put the tripod up so you can't see. So behind me we have what a handsome chap he is. So that's from my 1997 Waterloo win, when I had hair. I don't know if I actually look younger or older now, it's hard to tell, but that was a very special day. I don't actually remember that much about it, to be honest. I know where the final was played and I know the results and all the rest of it, but if you ask me anything else, I've probably forgotten an awful lot. But what a day. Wish I could relive it. Wish it was filmed. Wish I could show it you, really. But yeah, so that's always behind me. I don't think a lot of you can see that. My big head gets in the way. And then next to that, I won't stand up, of course, I have to put that out. I'll just lean it. And then we have, these are my Waterloo winning bowls that I have on a plinth. Drake's Pride 211, bought off Jack Slater at Crochet Booth off the shelf. Originally they had white discs, but I decided orange is my favourite colour, so I had them replaced with professional discs as well. Don't know if you can spot the difference. That's the non-bias side. That's the bias side. That's one way how you'll never be cheated in a measure. Unfortunately, I've had them tweaked that many times. One of the bowls has a little flat spot on it now, and it's not really well, it is noticeable, but if you put them down a table you can see them juddering, and so they're not really usable anymore. So I've got Jack Dyson to make me a nice little plinth, and they sit up there looking nice and shiny. I think I showed you these on one of the early videos. Breweries used to, it won't focus in, but breweries used to, this is a Thwaites bitter beer, is best for bowlers, and a set of little measures, the old string type measures. They're I don't think they're plastic. They're quite old anyway. I can't just remember where I got them from, but they sit up there. And then you probably won't see any of this stuff here, but these are all old photographs. Oh, and I should say, big shout out to my dad, Big Al. Yesterday was his birthday. I think he was 84. I always get confused with his age. He looks about 98 to me, but he's not that old. I think he's 84, so happy birthday to Big Al. And then I think most of you see this, so I'll talk about. Oh no, because that's gonna. I won't move it. That's Karen's first Yorkshire County shirt, and after she died I asked a friend of mine if she could turn it into a cushion for me, and she did a great job, so that always sits there. Yes, sometimes I do cuddle it, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. And then we have a poster, Lock Karen, because that's how Karen's name was spelt, Lock Karen. And my ex-wife actually brought that back for me from a trip of Scotland where they went to see it and visit it, which was lovely. So that's in a frame. And then you can see my Burnley ball that I made. My thumb still hasn't recovered. And my Burnley Stadium, again, that took far too long for what it is, and my thumbs are were in agony after building that, as you can imagine. And then I have these also in the background that I found at a bowls club over in Yorkshire. Famous Grouse, that used to be the sponsors of North Lancs and Fylde many years ago. I have a couple of those, well, 3 of those actually. And then a Yorkshire Bank Daily Express Crown King Championships 1986 at the Waterloo scorecard, when we had national papers interested. And this is my favourite one, Embassy Champions Trophy 1984, £9,000 in prize money. Them were the days. Admission £1.50 for seating. I bet there were a few moaning about that and all. But yeah, Eddie Elson, secretary, the bowling manager, Crown Green Bowling, Embassy Champions Trophy. So yeah, so those are, I have those up there to remind me of, well, they make a nice little backdrop, let's put it that way. So I'll put them back. Behind these, you won't see me behind there, but these are a set of carpet bowls that I've had for God knows how many years. Used to play with the kids downstairs when they were younger. They were just about the right size for them then. Well, these have hardly been used. I had another set, but yeah, nice. I think you can play with them on snooker tables as well. I've seen that done, which is looks quite interesting to me. And then on the floor, which I need to replace, the rule book. I need to put that back where I found it, otherwise I'll never find it again. I know I haven't tidied up, and I should have. I'm actually a bit OCD about all this. I won't show you my trainers because, you know, the fact that they're in alphabetical order and unworn, you might think I'm a bit weird, but I'm not. So yeah, this is the man cave. This is the view that I have when I look out the window to refocus. I know a lot of you moan at me for looking out the window, but it is, I just gaze and think about what I'm going to say next, because I don't script any of this. So yeah, so this is where I sit. This is where I make these videos. And sometimes I just come and sit and read a book or look at my trainers. Oh, that's how sad I am. Oh, I don't know if you see on the floor there, on top of the box, there's some old computer hard drives. Those are where all my bowls videos are stored at the minute. When I ripped them from the VHS tapes a few years ago, for the majority of them, they're on there somewhere. And if I connected them up to my laptop, I would be able to read them and get them off again. Well, that box, by the way, is a box of football programmes. I can't get to some of the other stuff. I collect records as well. Got a few football programmes, Burnley and West Ham mainly. West Ham are sort of think it's because of the colours, bit of a second club. But yeah, not a lot else to show you really. When my son moved out, I was very quick to to claim this room. Otherwise, I think Karen would have claimed it as a, I don't know, I'd say an ironing room, but she would have slapped me for that. So I don't know, but I'm sure she would have thought of a use for it. The room next door, where Karen's son used to stay, that was his room. That was quickly turned into a room for Karen's mum when Ben left. So I had to get in sharp and get this as my man cave. So I think I've shown you everything of interest. I mean, I could get all the Bowls shirts out and talk you through them, but I think that would be too much. If you look up there, above where my shirts and that are, there's I think 3 Bowls bags up there, but I've no Bowls to go in them because I've sold them all, so I don't know why I've still got them. Oh dear. And you'll notice that round the top of the room as well, if I just put it up like that, there are trainer posters, framed trainer posters going around the top. So I've got a few things going on apart from Crying Green Bowls in my life. Trainers, records mainly. Don't know, I think I've got a collective personality. So that's behind the scenes. So what I'll do with this is, now I go downstairs, stick the memory card into an Apple Mac and do the editing and upload it all, and that actually takes a lot longer than I thought it would, but even then it's not that long. But I just wanted to show you behind the scenes, and because I know many of you have sent me messages and put comments on YouTube, just to see a few more of the bits and pieces. So I think I've shown you everything I can. If there's any other things that you want to know about, again, just leave comments. Comment as much as you want, as much as you can, and I will try and do a video about various things. I've got a few ideas planned. I still think the Dark Arts video is the one that everyone enjoyed. It's certainly got the views and the comments. I will try and come up with another one of those, but I don't want to give you all the secrets, do I? I mean, it took me a long time to learn all those, but we'll see. I'll see if I can come up with any idea. I think I do need to do maybe coaching is the wrong word, but a lot of you have been asking about how to adapt deliveries for different conditions, how to pick marks out, things like that. So maybe I'll do a show about that. Yeah, I will. I'll do a show about that, because obviously with the Heaton Park thing on hold now, I do have space in the schedule for something, and with me coming to the end of the television stuff, unfortunately, I think I might have a few more I can put on, but they won't be as good a quality. I'll probably end up doing an extra show. Maybe I might do a coaching one on a Thursday or something, if that is suitable. Again, just let me know in the comments if you've anything that you want to see or I can help with or anything like that. Leave a comment, get in touch, and I'll see what I can do for you. So hopefully you've enjoyed today. I know it's not been really about bowls particularly, or it might not have even been very interesting for you, but it is what it is. That's what you're getting this week. Please share the video, please comment. I can't tell you just how much it helps the channel if you subscribe and like the videos. It really does help immensely, and it helps other people who might not be subscribed see this video. YouTube take your likes and subscriptions and have an algorithm, and they promote this. They'll promote the video to people who might search for Crying Green Bowling. So if you like it, other people get to see it. I think it works like that anyway. So I'll say goodbye now. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's been a bit of a weird one, and I've been handheld camera, so I've been a bit jiggly. But have a good weekend, guys. Join me next Monday for the Monday morning vlog. Look after yourself. If you go on the greens, stay safe, and I'll see you on the other side.